Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Texas Longhorns. Hook 'em. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Great place to start for this offense. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Might be changing the route. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. Mental errors like that just kill drives. We'll see if they can overcome it. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Turning on the Jets. Lots of running room. Touchdown Gamecocks. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
And they did tack on the extra point.
How did you determine?
And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Saying what separation recruitment is, the guys that's
working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Texas Tech, I feel like they have the best guys.
Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield.
And
they'll
this
get him
guy's
stuck
coaching.
just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. 1st and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own.
So many.
He's looking to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown Longhorns! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
It's almost hurtful to me to watch her be so.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Marshall Thundering Herd. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Great place to start for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Sherrod. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Wants to adjust the pattern. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Got a little space. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The tension, the intensity, the drama, the offense steps to the line on 4th down in overtime. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Thundering Herd was stuck with some tough field position, but now a chance to get a drive going. Looking to pass. It's Green. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the ground with the back. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown!
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports
I do.
College
It's like,
Football.
you
Don't
like,
forget to
make
check
it.
your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Penn State Now to my guys in the booth.
Me, it depends on who you ask, man. It just depends on who you ask. What's your name? I'm Bryce. Nice to meet you, bro. Thanks for coming out today.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Dropping back, it's Reed. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
It's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Back in the old days when they used to kick it back and forth just to play defense, is that what we're doing here? That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Okay, type shit. You foul. Okay, type.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Tennessee Volunteers. Good old Rocky Top. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Back to throw, it's Knight. Might be looking to run. The throw is complete to the right. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Volunteers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
The coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
The fake, and he wants to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. to the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Gets rid of it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
So I've been checking your...
Backed up now. Here's second and long.
So I've been checking your...
Back to pass. It's Reed. Pressure coming. He's got him this time. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. Use the play fake. Now the throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Got it. First and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He is stopped short, and this defense holds on to this slim 2-point lead.
Man, what up with it?
Actor.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Texas Longhorns. Hook 'em. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
This offense has it with really good field position.
Just come on. I think that Landria has a nice ring to it. Maybe you can come on. I know you already got a name.
Landria.
We got the house, we got the keys. Just come on. I think that Landria has a nice ring to it. Maybe you can come on. I know you already got a name. Don't worry, we got the house.
And all you have to do is look at the playoffs and see what those teams spent. And you understand?
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
And all you have to do is look at the playoffs and see what those teams spent.
Great place to start for this offense.
It's kind of hard to compete with somebody who's getting $25–30 million to a darn freshman class. And all you have to do is look at the playoffs and see what those teams spent. And you understand? Darn near why in playoffs. It's kind of hard to compete with somebody who's getting $25–30 million to a darn freshman class. And all you have to do is look at the playoffs and see what those teams spent. And you understand? Darn near why in playoffs.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
$25–30 million to a darn freshman class. And all you have to do is look at the playoffs and see what those teams spent. And you understand? Darn near why in playoffs. It's kind of hard to compete with somebody who's giving $25–30 million to a darn freshman class. And all you have to do is look at the playoffs and see what those teams spent. And you understand? Darn near why in playoffs. It's kind of hard to compete with somebody who's giving $25–30 million to a darn freshman class. And all you have to do is look at the playoffs and see what those teams spent. And you understand? Darn near why in playoffs. It's kind of hard to compete with somebody who's giving $25–30 million to a darn freshman class. And all you have to do is look at the playoffs and see what those teams spent. And you understand?
Threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quarterback now breaking the field.
$25–30 million to a darn freshman class. And all you have to do is look at the playoffs and see.
I love
Hey, the Browns in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focus on is receiving.
We have something that I never felt before. I can be too sad. That's why I came here. I can make sure. Even with it, she gave me one of the best of us I've had in real life ever I've had.
I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go in. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Gamecocks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Finds some fresh air. Powers through. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
They're so dramatic.
Touch pass on the run. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
You're such a piece of shit.
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive, so at the very end, you paid off. A really nice job running down in the red zone for the score.
How you feel, but tell me how you feel.
You see more and more of
I chasing quite a bit.
And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite
I'm
you.
not letting nothing go until we figure this out.
I really don't need you on my bumper right now, man.
Look, you angry. I get it. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I already knew Taylor and Clark was going to go home because of how they were, like, kind of honed in on their conversations and how, like, on their relationships. Them asking about marriage, will, like, be, like, outside of the villa. Like, they were giving them a lot of screen time, so that I kind of already put in my head, like, they will be going home. But then, like, seeing them actually get voted off, like, it's actually crazy to me. I'm so disappointed because it's like they actually showed a genuine connection, and y'all can get past of how he did Landria, and like the whole purpose of the show was to literally find love. And I already know y'all about to be disrespectful and be like, oh, you can cry on your way home, or you can get on.
How you would say it was moving forward. Honesty hurts me getting older. I gotta say I'll miss the way you need me. Yeah. Why you would say you was getting bored? Why you would say I was falling short? How you leave me out so far away? How could it be 20-something all alone still?
KFC is partnering with F1 the movie, so you know I had to take a quick pit stop at KFC and grab a $7 fill-up before I hit the track. Race day means I need fuel for me, not just the...
The couple with the fewest votes sent down from the island is...
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the SMU Mustangs. Take it away, broadcast team.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Good timing on the quick out. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Mustangs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Handoff from the gun. It'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And the Mustangs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Rushes on him. He'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
They want to see if they can score the deuce.
high school, middle school, elementary school.
He's looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the two as they extend the lead to 8.
Safety blanket, so there ain't no safety. Okay.
And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection.
I know you're from Florida, and every time there's...
SWAT? I'm going to say it.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Reed. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Third down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
After the touchdown, if they can get this too, we'll have a tie ball game. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. He gets into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion ties the game. The Gamecocks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Throws to the tight end. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so...
He's got it! Touchdown, South Carolina! That score gives them the lead here in the 2nd overtime. They got the touchdown. Now in the 2nd overtime, you have to go for 2. If he doesn't get you with his arm, he'll get you with his legs, or he might get you with both of them.
It stinks, man. Having to defend a guy like this that just, you think you're going to get him in the pocket. You got to play the first play where he might be throwing the ball from the pocket and he scrambles, and now you're defending the run and you throw it down the field. It's just, it's kind of like rush hour back in the day. Which one of y'all kicked me?
The Mustangs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Deep shot for the end zone. Almost intercepted, and you just can't put the ball in jeopardy on first down in overtime. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on fourth down in overtime. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Works the middle. And the Mustangs get it past the sticks. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on fourth down, and it pays off there.
That just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical fourth down and execute.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Just keep slinging it. Snagged on the outside, it's Berry.
Well, they're throwing this one to the running back out on the perimeter of the field. They didn't get it to him quick enough, though, so he literally had to tap dance there on the sidelines, make sure he was in bounds when he caught it, and just pick up a few yards.
He's going to look for a man on third and short. He just about had the pick, and what a play that would have been in overtime, but it brings up fourth down. Fourth down, pick it up here or this game is over. Gets the back moving. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Touchdown, SMU! They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT. They need this two-point conversion to send us to triple overtime.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation that...
Oh, and this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover.
de pagar una fortuna por tu seguro de auto en Texas, no te preocupes, si un seguro tiene para ti.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the LSU Tigers. Go Tigers. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
This offense has it with really good field position.
Here we go.
To the air, it's Raiola. Dances away. Bought a little time, lets it go. Working that left side now. And he'll hold it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, Get into your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
Bien smooth, bien smooth, bien smooth.
Defense going to use a timeout here to make sure everyone is crystal clear on their assignment here in overtime.
Flying, bro.
They'll line up to go for 2.
Bien smooth, bro. Oh, he's here. Hey, he's here. He is here. He is here. He is here. Yes, sir. Bien.
Wants to go up top. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. And the Gamecocks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goal post, have put quite a drive together. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Going up top again. Keeps looking downfield. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Third down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house.
You got migraines.
To the air, it's Reed. Unleashes one deep. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Ian Shrinkle.
It's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
The Gamecocks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
They run into a bit of trouble here. Third and long from the 25, and the last time they wanted to get knocked out of field range. Let's it fly deep downfield. And man, just a soul-crushing turnover by this offense here in overtime.
It's so tough throwing the ball down the side of the field, right? The windows are so much smaller, and they open and they close so much quicker. You've got to be so precise with timing and accuracy if you're the quarterback. And that time, it came back to bite him. Just didn't execute well enough.
Catch in the middle, it's hot.
Get one out. Let me get one out. Let me get one out.
13-yard line.
I like that big.
I like that time. I like that time.
That's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually
Only
big,
from him.
huge
Only
guys.
from
If I
him.
throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
LSU with the first and 10 here. They're looking to pass from the red zone.
I like that time. I like that time.
Let's it fly. They get it. Finish it.
No, I don't.
A brand new legend.
We now know what the producers told the Islanders when Sierra got kicked out of the villa. And what they told the Islanders was a lot different than what they told us, the audience watching. We were told that it was for personal issues. But recently, Zach went on a live, and one of the questions that someone asked him was what they told the Islanders. He said that they told them that unfortunately Sierra has broken some of the guidelines and policies, and that she will no longer be here in the villa, and that's the only information that we can give you guys. Zach goes on to explain that none of the Islanders no longer be here in the villa, and that's the only information that we can give you guys.
I don't think it's possible. I can't. I like to stay up out the base. I don't want no smoke. It's feeling that I got for you. I even see you with my shit.
Bro, whoever did this soundtrack on this EA college football, bro, y'all snap. What the fuck? That's it hard, for real. Bro, whoever did this soundtrack on this.
All right, continue playing. You gonna get it, coach. Put me in, coach. Yo, coach, the first order's on what's up. Coach, what you doing, bro? What you doing, bro? Man, homies, bro. You need to get in the first half. Put me in the game, bro. Hey, my nigga, yo, I want y'all niggas to show. This is how we gonna do game. Nigga, I just benched the whole fucking game. Man, everybody had a family up, you know, embarrassing them. All right, continue playing. You gonna get it, coach. Put me in, coach. Yo, coach, the first order's on what's up.
Oh, this game sucks. Bro, they should never release this shit. Look at this. Look at this. Can't do
Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out of close. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
She like, hold up. We're on island. I'm telling you, cut up, what up? I want her back, cause she like, hood up. We're on island. I'm telling you, what up? Yeah, cause she look like hood up. We're on island. I'm telling you. Cut up, what up? Yeah, cause she like hood up. We're on island. I'm telling you, what? She got like hood up. We're on the island. Timing. What up? You go back cause she look like hood up. I'm on the island. Timing. Oh my, coulda, woulda. Back cause she look like hood up. I'm on the island. Timing. Oh my god. She look like hood up. I'm on the island. Hey, timing. Hold on. Coulda. Coulda, woulda. I'm on the back cause she look like hood up.
People on top of the hill behind us, Jay. Jay, watch out behind. Yep. I would say we like just play time. Wait for those guys to push up. We get the kill on them and try rushing the people down below because they already have low.
And the PAT making quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And it's finished off with that thrilling 56-yard.
Hold on, where's the crabber? Yeah, that's exactly why. Where's the crabber at? Right here. I'm gonna replace it for a second. I'm gonna see if I can snipe him.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more
No,
dynamic.
I'm using this crabber for sniping. Sniped him.
To the air, it's Raiola. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. team.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confuse
Jay, I need help.
a little bit,
It's all
force
good.
them to hold on to the football,
Jay,
and that allowed the
last
pass
one
rush
is
to get home.
almost cracked. No, he is cracked. No, he's not cracked.
After the loss on the last play.
It's all good.
Back to pass on second down.
I damn Jalen Watkins.
Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I'm good for now.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football.
I don't know what, like, I don't know what they
space
do
allowed.
good.
As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
You know what I'm saying?
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got it in the middle.
Yeah,
It's
let me look
Coleman.
up.
And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough
Someone
to
like
move the chains. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on
Watson
third
got a
down. And more
buff and I
times
love
than
it.
not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, go make those contested catches.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Taylor. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Why you tight? Why you tight? Why you tight? I guess I'm trying out Alter. Unlock Legend. Yeah, you did great. You kept on pushing, and then people started nothing.
Not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great
I'm only
awareness,
level
and they're always
110.
Snap to the up man, it's a fake. Good
Dude,
use it.
bro, honestly, I'm pretty good for a level 110, bro.
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have
Yes, I
a
don't know
chance.
that.
Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They tried to catch him napping on that fake, but turns out
And
they
legit, I
were
don't think
wide
they do
away.
anything besides
South
that.
Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
Kings Canyon again, bro. I know, yeah, we have this glitch, bro. We were playing with, I was playing with Janos this night, bro, and we had a glitch where he was like, this ain't maxing, because it was 16 rookies, but it said there was 87 plats. Like, what? I think he has the pictures with. Hey, yo, who made that mess? Who made that mess?
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp, and play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting it in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
Plenty of work to do here on
Let's give it a try.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Wants to fire on second down. Extending the play. He'll pull it down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Wait, my jump master. Oh my god. How are we going like it? Wait, I just realized. They brought back, oh wait, no, this been in the game.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can
Yep,
hear it.
Kings
Sometimes
Canyon is back.
He uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Oh shit.
Looking to throw on first down.
I'd watch out if I were you.
He's going to swing it into the heart of the field. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up for the PAT.
But monkeys be monkeys, if you know what I'm saying.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Yeah, they both
That's
like
kind of drive everybody
range
loves. So see,
on long
one
bow.
snap, put it in the end zone.
And then get shit on? I don't know. Hold on. It's not a sell until it's a sell. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a support, so I can go to a replicator. Yeah, I got out of there pretty fast.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs, too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really
Jay, do you see this shit,
in this game today. He's a guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a first and 10.
Get blue.
Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on.
I need extra glide duration.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
He's got the back in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really good speed. But they made that play because everybody was on the same page. Nice job.
Yo, Jay, I've gone to like 3 replicators and like our teammate left. That's funny.
Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Quick completion on the out.
Yeah, at this point, I'm
They'll
gonna
make
cross
the
it
stop
now.
about 3 yards short of the first down.
How far is
On
it?
fourth down, he'll try to toss it. The quick out. And he will be stopped short or stop himself short of the line to gain. What was he thinking there? The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers.
Hi, Jay. We'll try this replicator, all right?
You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going, too.
Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job.
What the hell is the replicator? Oh. Hi, Jay. I got your banner. Hi, Jay. We're hot dropping, right? Yep. Duo, am I right? Why did we leave? I'm minus 30 RP. I'm not trying to lose RP. Like, gang, what are we on? We'll lose less. And I still got you. That's W Holmes. I'm like shit. I'm tighter than a suppressor. Oh yeah, I do need ammo. Oh, I already used it. I'm a monkey. Shit. Hey, if you drop me it, and drop me your attachments you have on it, I can upgrade it again if you want. Hold on, let me drop this real quick. Alright, monkey. Whatever. You're lost, chat. That's all I'm saying. What, you thought I was gonna steal it from you? I wouldn't steal it from you. Yeah. Why the monkey do I have? Oh, I have a better backpack. I'm up for this one quick. Dancing Rampage.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking for a man. It's Orji. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Durham. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They'll go to the air on second and short. Buys a little time. And not much going on downfield. You just get ready.
He's getting me tighter than a bolt. Oh, to your side, to your side. I'm blocking you, I'm blocking. Oh, you're gonna die! No. I just got tighter than a suppressor, bro.
They'll try to get the first through the air.
I'm tighter than an extended barrel.
Down to avoid contact.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity.
I'm tighter than a
face
flash
this
hider.
quarterback on third down. Someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's
That's
easy
not
for the quarterback to
checking.
see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
Can't make the grab. Just missed him a little bit.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. So now it's 2nd and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Durham. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Looking downfield, it's Orji. Snagged in the middle, it's Coleman. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down.
1 4.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The Cougars get enough to move the chain.
The who?
Really nice job by the offense. Hey, man, trust your guys, right? We got all these analytics and 4th down, say to go for it. They trust their quarterback.
Oh, the cat in the hat knows a lot about that. They should add a cat in the hat skin on a Crank 90s. We'll sing in. What the hell do I have this black guy skin on? What the hell is Stroker? What the hell is Stroker? I'd say the only good Inkville skin is the Bush, dude. I like the Bush, dude. I also like the Peely. And I also like the Meowscles. Bachi, 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 bitchy, bitchy, bitchy. Fuji FNX. Hold on, I think one of my friends from a long time ago went pro. What? Oh, what? No. Nope. Yo, bro, yo, Jay. One of my old homies went pro in Fortnite. One of my older friends went pro in Fortnite, and I just found out. Hold on, what the hell? Why are you getting tighter than a knob, dude? Where the hell are you? Well, Bum?
Really messy. I would prefer everybody ate.
And the Gamecocks will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Knight. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And I think this offense was looking for a reason to ignite the whole crowd, coming out on first down, throwing the football, but the defense was ready. Nice job getting to the quarterback, making a big sack on the first play of the game.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Buckeyes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Great place to start for this offense. He wants to change this route. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires on the move. Fires it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Bell. They almost got a first down there. Stop the yard short. It'll be third down. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Moving away from pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save ahead and just get out of bounds.
And no sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Another incompletion on third down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Good right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
And absolutely nothing doing there on the quarterback run. Defense takes all the gaps away. They use their speed to force him to the sidelines. He didn't even gain any yards, guys, before going out of bounds.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Finds his tight end. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fellow, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite him.
He's got it, 1st down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Skips away from pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And the Buckeyes get enough for the 1st down. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a 3-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw. It's Knight. A shot toward the end zone. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the 1st quarter on a high note to no avail. 2nd quarter's coming. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Here we go. Looking to fire. This one's complete. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The Buckeyes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
Off the play fake. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Fitted in the window for the score. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Offense changing the play. To throw, it's Reed. Quarterback moving. He throws one to the left. Ball off, and that's up for grabs, and it's intercepted.
And the defense makes a big play, and you could see the quarterback. Once he bought time, started to roll to his left, the defense all reacts, comes to that side of the field, breaks on the football. He couldn't put enough mustard on it because he was running to his left. Defense takes advantage, forces the interception.
I love that play call. Quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the right. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. To be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Reed. Oh, they're after him. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
They've got to find a way to get this guy into a rhythm. Here we go, starting the game. He's 1 for 7. They've got to find some easy completions. 3.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Washington. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got him downfield. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown.
I know damn well that's not Kevin in his fuck-ass party. I know that's not Jeremiah coming back.
Oh, hey, buddy.
What's up, Gemma? Gemma, did I get you tight? And I called you too.
You've got opportunities. You got to pay it off. The offense took advantage, scoring a
I legit said I'm joking.
It was 2 nights. It was too late for that.
It was 2 nights. Yeah, Johnny. Round of applause for him.
plays and into the end zone. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Reed. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll line up with trips to the right side on 2nd and 6. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback and the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big pass.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, going to the air. Looking to the big tight end. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to pass, it's Reed. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And that's going to be a tough throw for the quarterback to make, right? He's right-handed, he's rolling to his left, and that throw is going way down the field. So he's not going to be able to get all the velocity he wants. He didn't have the accuracy either. And that's a bad combination, and that's a big part of why that ball was intercepted.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Perry. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Washington. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Dropping back, it's Reed. Floating away. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Looking to throw on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. Catch inside the 25. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play.
Fires toward the end zone. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
He'll set up to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Burks. He gets it in for the two-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3.
South Carolina, 11.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. A quick timeout called by the kicking team here.
Timeout, South Carolina.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Drills him with the stiff arm. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Back to throw, it's Knight. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Got a man. It's Smith. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Seahawks will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Gives him the big stiff arm. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Back to pass, it's Pavia. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains after the 34. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle, it's Smith.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
Yeah, I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks, but, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Throws to the tight end. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
And listen, I know he just got rocked, but he held onto the football and got the 1st down. So when he can get up, he has the strength to get back up. Nothing to be worried about. Nice play, nice catch. Don't worry about that big stick. I got the 1st down. Signal that thing for me.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Good route running by the receiver on that corner route. He was really able to make a sharp break and then run toward the open hole in the defense.
Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. DB's right up on the receivers. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
How about that? That's already the 3rd target this guy has had. On the opening drive of the game, he is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those 1st downs, get those big chunks.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for them.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you set yourself up now at 4th and inches. Quarterback Steve's going to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
On 4th and goal, no thought of the field goal. They'll sneaks into the end zone.
Hey, man, if we're going to show up here and play this game, we're not kicking field goals early. We didn't come here to just lay up. They drive the field. They get it down 4th and goal. Field goal would have been easy. Head coach decides to go for it. The offense pays off the decision with a touchdown.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Flushed out of the pocket. Wasting no time taking a shot. Fires in the traffic, picked off.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Lets it fly. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now on first down from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Moving out of the pocket. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play.
Memphis, 7. South Carolina, 0.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to burn this defensive back. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, that's the danger about being in a third and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield. The defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Quick pass on the jet motion. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. The Gamecocks want to move quickly. Little touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he's got a chance. Oh, he's got some space. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets into the edge of the red zone right at the 20. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
How about the big fella right in the middle of this 3-4 defense getting the pass rush? He just anchors down and just pushes the interior of this offensive line right back into the lap of the quarterback.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He's looking downfield to throw. A shot for the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He can't make the catch, and over the middle of the field, sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's third down. All wideouts, no backs. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Pulls it in down the sideline. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. From the 30-yard line on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to try to get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Bringing the heat. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. I mean, they're about to run out of plays. 12th play of the drive coming up. To the air. It's Pavia. Looking to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Surging forward on the sneak. Sneak gets it done.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And it's them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead. That gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Memphis ready to kick it deep and get the second half going. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. To the air, it's Reed. Now rolling to the left. He's in open space downfield. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. To the air on second down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Buys a little time with his feet. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He'll pull it down and run. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Snagged in the middle, it's Anderson. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that, and as a result.
Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of there. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football, just start rumbling and stumbling.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
To the air, it's Pavia. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Taking it the other way. The 20, 10. Touchdown Gamecocks. What a play, not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall when the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. At the 35, he's got room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Yeah, taking the shot down the field. I love it. Offenses have to do that. A lot of times offenses get pretty conservative, but take deep shots down the field. Try to make those big plays. Trust your wide receivers and your big play guys to make those shots down the field.
Wow, what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team,
pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass, it's Pavia. He's going to fire deep. Got it in stride at the 15. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They'll run it on first and goal. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down, and then punch it in the end zone to add to this lead.
Batted into the air near the goal line.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking the field goal at this point.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a two-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Reed. Trying to get rid of it.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over, because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. You can't wait for this game to be over.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. They'll run the screen. It's a seam wide open. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Makes the catch. It's Sherrod. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback floating away from pressure. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he'll let it go to the left.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. This juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Fires downfield. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, this situation in the game, trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try to save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock that way.
Got room to work. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Back to throw, it's Reed. Moves around to clear up the vision. Nice move to pick up yardage. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Stopped at the 16 after the interception, and that return has them in business.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Balmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Change now on second and long. The corners are walked up tight. Unloads to the wideout. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. There he goes to the right. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They're starting to feel a little desperation here, David. They just can't press yet.
It's go time. We got to put some drives together, down multiple possessions, Jesse. We don't have any time to waste.
Yeah, so at this point of the game, your best players have to touch the football. You've got to dial up plays, getting your biggest playmakers involved now if you're going to win this game.
Looking for a man. It's Reed. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you've got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the owner?
Oh, and he missed it. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. One possession game, getting late. First order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, you've got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go along.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that...
inside the 15. Here's the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So South Carolina's offense will come out first. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's loose. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. To the 10. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. Talk about a great way to start the game and setting the tone right out of the gate.
You ain't lying. Sometimes it takes a couple drives to get the juices going and get in a rhythm. No, sir. They came on the field locked, loaded, ready to roll. No slow start here.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished things off racing 53 yards for 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun. Give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wiggins. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And apparently oblivious to the concept of the play clock, it's another delay of game penalty.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
South Carolina, 7. Middle Tennessee, 0.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the run. Oh, a lot of space. Wide open spaces. At the 20. Touchdown Gamecocks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense, because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
And the extra point was good. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Their facing a third down. Dropping back, it's Crowder. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He's going to take off. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Gamecocks can really attack on this second and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Look out, he's got room. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Runs through a tackle. Finds a crease at the 20. Turning on the Jets. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown Gamecocks.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some